Some of you already may know that I'm moving, and not just like moving out my hometown moving, but I'm packing my bags, getting on a freaking plane, and I am super freaking excited. So I wanted to give you kind of a little life update while we also talk about your next step and why you should act on it. Do you know that feeling of being completely stressed, like right before a move or right before you have this huge event going on? Because me too, which is why I have switched to be a prep girly. This is why you see all these boxes stacked up. This is why you see an empty wall. This is why you see a somehow empty shelf. It's because I like to prep now. It's an identity I just have taken on. Even though move date is like a month away, I just like being ahead of time. Look, I have my family on board, okay? They're helping me selling my things because that's something I just personally am not good at. I don't have the patience for it. I can't deal with the Karens online in Facebook Marketplace, but my family is killer at it. They do a fabulous job. Shout out to the family. But if you're anything like me, you want to prep before your next step, and I get it, girl. And so you know what you want to do. I know that you know what you want to do, but somehow you're not doing it. Maybe because you're scared. The next step is kind of scary, but this is your sign to start. Every humans on this planet will almost, except the 1%, that you and I will soon be entering that group. We're all programmed to expect the worst outcome. So whenever we think about the next step, whenever I first thought about moving, my very first thoughts was, I can't pay that. I can't leave my family behind. I can't leave my friends behind. What if this happens? What if that happens? And it was all just a big chaos in my head because we're programmed to look at the worst outcome. But when you figure out that the coin has two sides, when you can make that shift and think what the absolute best outcome would be, you can go from a really scary next step to a really exciting next step. And this is where we want to be. This should be really exciting for you because every next step is a huge opportunity to grow. This means that whenever you actually do it, whenever you step into that really uncomfortable, maybe a little scary, but super exciting situation, you will grow. The truth is that you were never meant to just sit still and not evolve into anything. You are meant to grow. And I know this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to move to a different country. This just means that you have to keep challenging yourself. You have to keep seeking the uncomfortable. And I don't have to tell you what that is because you already know what that is. And maybe it's really hard to kind of tap into because you have ignored it for so long. Many people are in that situation where they don't really know what they really want to do because they have made it a habit of ignoring that purpose. And so we just have to practice listening more to our burning desire. You can feel that. Again, I know that you know what that is. Okay, we have the boxes packed. We can simultaneously have a process together where we're taking this next leap together. The thing I'm most excited about isn't really the place. It's actually more seeing how far I can come, seeing how much I can accomplish, because I feel stuck right now where I am. Staying here, it has like a glass ceiling of where I can grow to. And it's not to say that I don't see growth, because I definitely do see growth, because I keep challenging myself. I keep putting myself in new projects, such as YouTube or Instagram for that instance, where I'm trying out new things. I'm trying to build new relations, to build a community, to reach out to people with my content. And it's super scary because I've never done that before, but putting yourself in challenging situations is something you have to do to grow. Don't expect that your content and whatever you do will be super successful. Don't expect you to be successful if you don't change. Albert Einstein once said something really, really smart. He said that insanity is doing the same thing over and over and over again while expecting different results. The best part about you making your next step is that you won't only see new results in that area. You're gonna see new results in your whole life. This is gonna affect your every single area of your whole life because you're going to develop as a person. And I will also just say, content creation in Miami versus in Denmark, where it's literally been winter all year round and we're in the beginning of August, okay? Like it doesn't make any fucking sense. Content creation in Miami, you got brighter colors, you got the weather, you got the vibe. It's gonna be different, guys. It's gonna be very, very different, and I'm so excited. I'm super excited. Am I nervous? Yes, super, super nervous. But do I know it's gonna be good? Hell yes, because I expect the best. Honey, you already know what your next step is. Go take action on that next step. You're not going to regret it. And let me know what your next step is. Let me know what you secretly want to do that gives you a little butterfly or two in the stomach in the comments down below. And if you're still watching here to the end, thank you. I love you. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.